Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Sharon Oyella, and today I'm going to show you how I crocheted this cute little lion. This little lion is part of a series that I call the Mini Safari Friends, and in that series there's this lion, there's a giraffe, and an elephant, and there'll probably be another one or two more patterns added to the series as I go along, but right now we already have the giraffe available on my blog. You can find that link in the description box below. It'll also pop up in the iCards here. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add the mane and also how to make the tail. If you need help with the other parts, the lion is actually a modified version of my mini bear that I have posted here on YouTube. It's a full video series, so if you need help making the head and the body, the arms and the legs, and sewing those together, I have a full video series right here with the bear. So you would just make the bear all over again, but to that bear you'd be adding a different ears and a different muzzle, of course. And then once you have all that made, you'd come back here and together we'll add the mane and do the tail. This is a small little guy. You don't need very much yarn. I used two different colors of worsted weight acrylic yarn. This is Red Heart Comfort. My friends in the UK, the closest to this is Erin. With that yarn, I used a 4mm hook. This is not a fancy hook. I just picked this one up at Walmart. I like the handle on it, nice and comfy. If you use the same yarn and hook I just showed you, then you should get a lion about 5 inches tall. Alright my friends, popping up on your screen right now is the iCard that has a link to the written pattern. You don't have to click that right now, that link will remain there throughout the video. That pattern link is also found in the description box below. In the written pattern, you will find the green print friendly button. That's at the end of the pattern, so you have to scroll all the way down. You can't see the green print friendly button if you're viewing from your mobile unless you switch to the web version, of course. At the end of the pattern there's also an opportunity to donate if you so wish to. If you can't donate, I don't want you to feel badly about it, but there's other ways that you can support my blog, and I've given you a little link here. Just click that and I tell you some simple ways that you can help support me and help me keep bringing you free patterns and videos. In the written pattern you're going to find the supplies list, the abbreviation chart. I also tell you how to read the rows. Alright my friends, let's make a little lion. Go get that written pattern, make the lion's body, then come on back and we'll make the tail together and the mane. Once you have your little lion put together, I'd sure love to see it. You can post pictures on my Facebook page, Amigurumi Freely. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel before you leave, and also hit the bell icon so you get notifications the next time I upload a new video. Alright guys, we're going to make the tail now, and I like using I-cords for making little tails on amigurumi. They work up a little bit thinner than a regular tube that you would make with a magic ring and single crochet, and I just like the looks of them, and they hang pretty nice as well. I've noticed with all my little tails here, they all turn out to be about 2 inches long. I don't really pay attention as I'm crocheting. I just stop when I eye it up and think that it's long enough. And so far, they both come out to about 2 inches long. And I'm just measuring the cord itself, not the end of the tail. So let's do it together. I'm going to use the same crochet hook that I've been using to make my lion with. And I'm going to take the body color. And the starting yarn tail, I want a little bit on the long side because I'm going to use it to sew the tail to the back of the body. And I'm going to make a slip knot. And then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. So there's our foundation chain for the I-cord. Now starting in the second chain from the hook, we're going to skip this one and we're going to start in this one. We're going to begin a regular single crochet, but we're not going to finish it. So we're just going to pull the yarn through and leave that loop on your hook. Go into the next chain, pull the yarn through, and now you have 3 loops on your hook. We're going to drop off the first 2 and hang on to them. Don't let those loops go. Just hang on to them as they are. Now grab your yarn and pull it through. Now we're going to put that loop back on the hook. We're going to pull the yarn through. We're going to leave that loop on your hook. Go into the next loop, pull the yarn through, and now you have 3 loops again. we're going to drop off the first two and leave that loop on your hook. Pull the yarn through. Now put the second loop back on your hook. Pull the yarn through. Now put that last loop on your hook. Pull the yarn through. And now you have 3 loops again. We're going to keep repeating until the cord is as long as we want it. So I think that's looking about 2 inches long. I'm just going to do one more row. Pull those 2 loops off. Pull the yarn through. Put that loop back on. Pull the yarn through. Put the last loop on. Pull the yarn through. And now we have 3 loops. And I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And that's going to finish off my I-cord. So that's it. Now I'm going to break free. I'm going to leave a tail for sewing. I'm going to pull that yarn tail through that loop and pull it tight. This end I'm going to sew to the back of the lion. So I'm going to leave that yarn tail where it is. This one, the starting yarn tail, I'm going to thread it with my yarn needle. And I'm going to carry it up through the center of the I-cord, underneath all the strands that are going across the middle. You can see I'm going underneath those strands, going through all the way to the other side. Pull it through. Don't bunch up my cord. I'm going to pull it straight again. And I'm going to knot this off. I'm going to wrap it around. Before pulling it all the way, just go through that loop and now pull tight. Now these 2 yarn tails are going to be sewn to the back of the lion. And this end, I'm going to add the little bit of alternate color here. So let's do that together. Again, I'm going to use the same hook I've been using all along, and I'm going to insert it through any space at the end of this cord. I'm going to pull my yarn through the alternate color, pull it through, and I'm going to chain 9. Remember to hang on to that starting yarn tail so it doesn't pull through, and chain 9. Now I'm going to single crochet or slip stitch into a space beside where I started. I'll do a single crochet. And from here I'm going to chain 9 and then single crochet down here right beside that chain where I started. Just going to go through a loop and I'll do a single crochet, chain 9, and single crochet. So you can see I've done that 4 times. You can see 4 loops there. I'm going to chain 5. And now I'm going to connect the top of the chains together with a series of single crochets. I'll just do it with a single crochet. Now I'm going to connect the next one with a single crochet, and the next one, and then the last one. So there I've connected all the tops of the single crochet, but you can see this wide open space here. I'm just going to push my hook right through both chains and single crochet them together. Now when I get down here and slip stitch, we can just single crochet around this chain, or we could just chain 5 again and loop down at the bottom. Doesn't matter how you get there, you just want to get down here and then slip stitch down here somewhere. Instead of yarning over, just pull the first loop through the second loop, and there we've slip stitched. Now we can break free, pull the yarn tail through that loop and pull it tight, and there we go. Now we just need to weave in these yarn tails. I'm just going to pull them up through the middle of a chain, and I'll pull this other one up through the middle of a chain. So let's add the mane now, and it's just a series of chains, and we just start anywhere we want to start, and we chain and we add the chain to the head and then chain again and keep going all the way around until we have the head all filled in. So let's do that together. So I'm going to take the yarn that I want to add, the color that I'm using, and like I said, I'm going to insert it anywhere. Let's start here. If you feel better starting up here, you feel free to do that. You can see here I've gone all the way around the face. So I'm going to start down here, and then I'm going to work all the way around. I'm going to insert my hook through a stitch hole, lay the yarn over and pull it through. And I believe I chained 5 on this guy here. I think I did. Let's try that. So we're going to hang on to this yarn tail so it doesn't pull through, and we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we'll try 5 first, and if that's too short, then we'll do 6 next time. So I'll just insert my hook over the next stitch and do a single crochet. Okay, we can chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now I'm going to insert my hook right next door and do a single crochet. I think I'll do 6. 1, 2, and single crochet. So I'm going to do 1 row all the way around. Okay, I made it all the way around, back to where I started, and you could leave it like that, but I do like the filled in look a little bit better. So I'll go all the way around in front of the ears, all the way around again, and I will be doing again another series of chain 6. So there's my second row around, and I've made it back around where I started. This starting yarn tail, I'm just going to knot this off and just get rid of it. It doesn't matter if you can see it back here because I'm going to be covering this all up with the mane. So I'll just knot that, and then I'll carry it inside the head, and now I can cut it free. So for the back of the head, you can go straight across and just do rows or go around in circles. It doesn't matter, whatever's most comfortable for you. I'm going to do the back of the mane with chain 6s again. So when you get to the end, you have no more spaces to fill in, just break free and then pull that yarn tail through that loop and pull it tight. And that's knotted off. Now you just have to carry this yarn tail away. I'll just bring it down and out anywhere. And I'll just cut that free. If you found this video tutorial helpful, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you super soon.